Hey YouTube, it's Steve from Tower Genius. So the theme for 2024, the upcoming year, it's something that I haven't coined but I'm just gonna throw it out there. The theme for 2024 for cell tower landlords and for the wireless industry in general is embrace the suck. Okay, deal with the current situation of the wireless industry. If you're working in it, wish you success in finding, a new career path. If you are transitioning jobs, a lot of people have been laid off. We look forward to helping our clients negotiate against you in 2024. If you're a landlord, what do I mean by embrace the suck? Well, there's chaos in the wireless industry. You can use that to your advantage. Embrace it, go with it, and we will be here to support you in 2024. And what I in detail what I mean by that is, if you are a cell site landlord, currently the wireless industry is they're hurting, right? So a lot of layoffs, a lot of turmoil. Big tower companies like Crown Castle, and I could go down the list of places where there's just a lot of uncertainty about the future. We've seen this for a few cycles, and this happens again. I don't know if it's connected or not, but prior to an election year, everybody's just kind of sitting on the sidelines, seeing what's going to go on. This is really, I'm not an economist, but you can see this in the economy, right? So, and other aspects, people just kind of sit at the sidelines, waiting to see what's going to happen, right? With a lot of uncertainty on the future of, interest rates and the U.S. dollar and whatnot. So if you have a lease that needs to be extended and you feel like you want to lock that thing in for November of next year, this is a great time to get your paperwork in order and, give us a call at Tower Genius at 888-313-9750. We find that a lot of or visit us at towergenius.com. A lot of these deals, I've made a couple videos in the past, a lot of these deals don't get done until the fourth quarter, right? When the tower companies and the carriers realize that they've been trying to get a cheap deal done for the first half of the year, second half Q3 Q4 roll around and they haven't hit their sales targets. So this is a time to plan. If you're looking to renew a lease or extend it, if you're going to sell it, you're just not sure about what's going to happen. You don't want to stay up at night worrying about what the future of cell towers is, etc. This is a good time also to get your paperwork in order, and just as you would if you were going to a bank to refinance a loan. It's pretty much what the paperwork that you'll need with these cell site lease agreements, right? So just if you have any questions, you can visit us at towergenius.com, fill out a contact form. We will always get back to you within that day during the week, and typically within within a few hours, during business hours. So if you have questions, again, fill out a form on our website. You can visit us at towergenius.com, 888-313-9750. Where do I see lease rates going in 2024? So, if you listen to like companies that are based in Southern California, and you listen to actually, let me just start recording this on my cell phone as well. So where are cell tower lease rates going in 2024? If you're listening to the wireless consulting companies based in Southern California calling to optimize your lease and reduce your rent, they're going to tell you that rates aren't going up. And every cell site lease rate in 2024 is still based on a site-by-site basis. The valuation is on a site-by-site basis, regardless of whether it's a new cell tower being proposed or you're extending a lease on an existing cell site. So you want to make sure that you're not getting the average, right? The average cell tower lease rate. There's several of my competitors, colleagues in the industry that will tell you, hey, an average cell tower lease is $1,200 or $1,300. Don't be average, right? Because that means absolutely nothing. You could have, a cell tower in New York State that's paying, $1,100 a month, and you can have one down the street that's paying $6,500 a month. So site-by-site basis determined on a bunch of different factors. Same thing holds true in 2024. Yes, if you are in a urban, jungle area, if you are in, where there's just rooftop cell sites primarily, once they start putting up these pole attachments, and I read about it this morning, they're making it easier. They are looking to deploy these 5G nodes and then eventually 6G or whatever the technology is, in mass, right? They're going to put these things all over the place. So once there's a saturation of that technology in an urban area, if you're AT&T or Verizon, do you want to pay $5,000 or $6,000 a month on a rooftop cell site that is mature? It's been there for 20, 25 years, and the landlord hasn't given the rent reduction. We always preach against that, but from that perspective, if you can put in, let's say 5 or 10 small cells in the surrounding area for $270 a year each, why would you pay $6,000 for a macro cell site? At that point, it becomes unnecessary to have it. So if you're in one of those areas and you're concerned, hey, you know what, I don't know if this technology is going to be here. The lease buyout industry is still buying these things. They're spending money on them, and you offload that risk. Let them deal with it. So just a suggestion. If you have questions in 2024, give us a call at Tower Genius, 888-313-9750.